Hello, I'm Shyboy616 and welcome to part 2 of my Japan travel diary. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at Hakone and Kyoto. Hakone was like our pass-through sort of stop before we got to Kyoto. Our day started with loading up on a bus, and our first real stop was actually just at a little, truck stop. And it was an interesting time to be there. I don't think I got much footage of it, but there was also some military stopping there, and our tour guide said that was actually pretty rare to see, so that was kind of cool. We're about to take our bus to Hakone. Check this out.
So did you make it out or not?
This is what I needed on that plane ride, though.
There's little things you put your legs up right here.
Oh, and a thing for it. It's got everything. Get some nice seats.
We'll make up for it.
Look at this. It's actual comfy looking seats and everything. Taking a brief stop on our way to Hakone. Let's see if these vending machines have anything different. It's like, oh, these are like coffee and tea. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if I want anything hot though. So, oh, this one's got food.
There you go.
And then there's some gashapons in here, and we haven't tried a Lawson yet. Maybe I won't. I think I want to grab something this week and say we got something for the Lawson too. Got whatever this drink is. Not entirely sure. Mammal here is looking for the cheapest water here. She just wants to get a plain old water.
The 100 cent? Okay, there it is.
And then we got some sandwiches. We'll show that in a bit. And I got a potato and beef croquette. I really wanted to try one. You just got the plain mineral water.
Yeah. I kind of want one of these.
Got these assorted sandwiches, and so it looks like there might be like a little tuna one with probably like ham and egg, or not ham and egg, ham and lettuce, egg, and then I want to have a piece of fried chicken inside it. Hoping these are pretty good. I'm not entirely sure what this is. I just thought it looked interesting in the machine and wanted to try it.
I don't want to be weird, but look at the bathroom. It's supposed to be beautiful and stuff. Probably is.
This was not the best day for us to be here. It looks anything. We got what they call the zombie weather. We're on Hakone, top of a volcano. They sell black eggs here where they boil them in the sulfuric water, and that's why they look like they're cooked. So I want to try one, even if it's kind of disgusting. Then our first real stop, not just a little, I need to go to the bathroom stop. Mount Hakone. And it was a little disappointing because the day we went, it was so foggy. We couldn't really appreciate the view up there, but the stuff that was up on the top of the mountain to go look at was still pretty cool. Hakone is in fact a volcano, but it's not like you're in any danger or anything. One of the most unique attractions there are their black eggs.
We just got our black eggs and a few little souvenirs. Check it out. They look like charcoal. That's so cool.
They have a little statue of one out there, and then when you go inside, they have eggs for sale that are boiled in the volcanic water itself. But there's tons of cool merchandise there related to the volcanoes, the black eggs, and Mount Fuji, which if it was a clear day we could have seen from there, but we never really got a good view of Mount Fuji until there was one point we were driving and we passed it, but it was far off in the distance, so it wasn't as amazing of a view as it could have been from right here. Our second stop was close by at Mount Komagatake. The first major thing we did at this stop was go up the cable car to the top of the mountain. On the way up the cable car though, it was a pretty nice view of the area. We got to see all the trees, and the thing I thought was interesting about these trees, it's all trunk until the top, and that's where all the leaves are. It was very interesting. I don't know what kind of trees those were, but it looks pretty cool looking down on them. But because of the fog, there was a ton of moisture in the air. I was getting drops all in my beard. Blanca's glasses were getting all fogged up. It was pretty wild being up there. And at the top there was a little shrine to go check out. And because it was so foggy, it was a little freaky going up there because we couldn't see the full trail to see just how big it really was. Luckily there was a map, so we had an idea, and it wasn't too long of a walk, so it was pretty cool to check out the shrine in that type of weather. We looked around, we realized this place is actually a resort. And if you were to pick a stay anywhere and you didn't really care about going everywhere in Japan, this place would have been amazing to stay at because it felt so nice. Like, yes, we went on a day, it was so foggy, but it was so nice and cool because you're getting that nice breeze off the lake. It was the best weather we experienced our whole trip over there.
Oh, it really is just a regular egg, but...
I wonder if it takes on a taste, though, from cooking in different water.
Yeah.
I wonder what those ones in the seal bags were, because those look like they don't have the shells on them.
Yeah,
but
those
they
look
were
like they're
black.
actually...
crack maybe?
Maybe.
They're like just dyed.
That's what I was wondering. It's like maybe they like dyed it after or something.
It looks like a
Well,
That tastes like an egg.
why is it not focusing on the egg? Saying troll at home.
Nice.
That's an egg. But it looked like this before we peeled it, so I guess that's the fun of it. We got this. Came over to drink Mount Fuji soda pop and a Sakura cola. I think I remember actually getting these back home at an Asian market. We got a Vienna sausage roll, a cheese waffle, and an apple and tea pie.
The way we ended our stop was getting on a boat to ride across the lake, and then we loaded onto another bus. It felt really nice going over the water. It was also pretty cool seeing the other boats that were going by. There was a pirate ship and a ship that was based on One Piece, so that was pretty cool. We kept joking because it looked like they were getting close to each other, like have a battle or something. Then after hopping on the bus, our third stop was at Odawara Castle. This was kind of a weird stop because we didn't have very much time there and we couldn't actually go up in the castle and check out everything. I think it was more of a time filler before we had to go get on the train.
That's what we're having as a quick snack before dinner.
Looks good.
Arrived our second hotel. Oh, there's a bike.
Alright, check out this room though. One thing's kind of funny, this is right here. It is really warm in here. We definitely need to turn on the AC, but check out the bed. We got like, those are like actual sandals down there. Let's see, is this the... Here's the bathroom. I think it might even be the same toilet. And the shower. This is even smaller than the last one. But at least we got the same bed this time.
And I will say, this was my favorite hotel. The other two hotels we stayed at were owned by the same company. This was a different one. This one was very nice. The breakfast was but the actual like rooms and everything, I liked the room way more. It was nice. And we got a fridge in this one, so we were able to buy drinks ahead of time and have them chilled overnight and then carry those around the next day. And they had these pajamas. I wish I was able to find a pair while we were there. One of the next things I really want to get are some Japanese pajamas. Just got back from dinner, took a shower. I'm wearing the pajamas that they gave us in the hotel. Yeah, I don't normally do that, but they were just kind of there, and you know, why not? So I was just gonna do this quick recording to talk about the dinner we had, because we didn't take any pictures, take video like we did all the other ones.
Because it was weird.
We were just tired. It was just kind of weird, and also it was, I guess, because they only have so many staff and we were such a big group for them, it took a little while to get each, I guess, what is that called? Course, I guess?
Yeah.
So we started just with a simple salad. We had two choices of dressing, a vinegar and a, what was it, sesame?
It was like a sesame, like a spicy sesame thing.
A sesame like sauce. So the sauce was pretty good. And then they brought out some fried chicken. It was just little, you know, the chunks of fried chicken you would get at most of the Asian restaurants. And then it was a little while till we finally got the next thing. It's like, we're really just getting these like 4 pieces of chicken and some salad. Then they brought out the rice, and then once everyone got their rice, they brought out some curry, and that was actually really good. I did enjoy that. And then the last thing we got was some dessert. It was a coconut gelato, so it was all pretty good. I skipped one. Before we got the rice and curry, it was an egg, like just a big cooked egg. I don't know how I missed that. It was probably just because it was so strange. Because it was just funny. We had this waiting period. It was like, oh, we just got some chicken, and then it's like, here's your plate of egg. Like an egg patty, there you go, that's a better way to explain it. And then we got the rice and curry, and then we ended off on dessert. So that was dinner here at the first night in Kyoto at our hotel. So the first day in Kyoto, the first stop, the Fushimi Inari Shrine. This is the one that you might have seen online where it's got tons of the red arches to walk through. This one was a pretty cool stop, honestly.
Here's the row of all the different gates. Don't think we're gonna walk the whole thing though, but we're gonna go through part of it. Here we go.
We didn't get to go through the big one that goes all the way through the large arches, but there is a smaller one that you go through, and then there's a stop midway before the big path starts, and then you're able to go back through some more if you want to go back down already. Between those two trails, there's this stone, and what you do is you make an offering in the little offering box in the middle, and then there's this round stone. You go and pick it up, and if it's lighter than you expected, your dreams are closer than you think. And then if it was heavier, it's a little further away. For me though, I was like, what do I call it if it's what I thought it would be? Because I kept looking up the wording online. I was like, am I just being a jackass? Or no, it's just, I didn't think it was going to be all that heavy, so I guess it's lighter than I thought it would be. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens if my dreams come true anytime soon.
So,
It was heavy.
I want to try it too. What does it mean if that's what I expected it?
What were you expecting?
Like the weight?
I don't know.
Because wasn't it they say if it was lighter than you expected versus heavier than you expected? Yeah, I don't know. So this is the map for the full way up. We're like towards the bottom here on this mini one. But this is the entrance to do the really long one. But I don't think we have enough time to go do the whole thing. Alright, we're gonna try this out. There's beef in here.
I don't understand how. Are we just like getting a little baggie of it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out too. Does it cook it or anything?
Alright, let's check it out.
So I got this. It's like a yogurty ramen. Good, right?
Our second stop was at Kinkakuji, the Golden Pavilion. One thing that I did like about this place was our ticket. The ticket itself was also like a good luck charm that people put in their houses. Our tour guide told us a lot of people tend to put it in the kitchen for some reason. No real reason behind it, that's just where they would put it, so I did the same when I got home. The building itself was pretty cool to look at. It's on a nice area, pond leading up to it, nice arrangement of trees and rocks, and it is in fact golden. It is really pretty. And then our third stop was the Kiyomizu Temple. Now this stop was a little more interesting because we were able to take this one at our own pace. We didn't go in as a group, so we went to go check it out by ourselves and then checked out the shopping area nearby. This was a fairly crowded area. It was interesting because it's the only one that I had seen where they tell people to not take pictures, but specifically on the steps because they don't want people blocking the path.
That's the sacred water fountain.
And then here there's some water flowing that's supposed to be, I don't want to call it holy water. I don't remember what they called it, but it is supposed to, I think, also bring good luck. So there was fountains you could go to, I guess more to like wash your hand or like rinse yourself. You're not supposed to drink it. So what I did, I took my cooling towel and was like, all right, let me get this blessed water and use that to cool myself. And it did its job. It worked.
I guess there's monkeys here to beware of.
She took it out of a, like an ice box.
Is it Yobong? What?
It's like cake.
Is it? Oh.
It's good. It's cake on a stick.
So we got a cheese and croquette and some fried chicken.
That I already ate. It's really good.
And from new buy from the machine, some apple juice. I've been seeing the brand around, we haven't tried it yet though.
We also happened across another Ghibli themed store. There was a lot of random shops. A lot of them were Japanese souvenirs, so you know, kimonos, but really expensive ones that were kind of not the best material, so that's why we didn't get one there. Swords, traditional looking art, hand fans, and then there was other spots where it was just like character merchandise, anime was a few things, a few anime figure stops. And then down the road was lots of different vendors, different little restaurants, and one of them was in fact the Starbucks. And we got the mug there for my sister because she likes collecting those, so we thought that would have been cool to get her. We didn't get a drink there because when we had gone, it actually said there was a wait, but the inside you could tell was very different because they're using an old traditional style building, and it's pretty cool. If I were to go to a Starbucks in Japan, I probably would just wait to go to that one. It was definitely the most interesting for that reason. And then we had some free time that day, so we just decided to go do a little shopping. I wanted to try and find some anime figures still because I didn't find any while in Akihabara. And it turned out there were several places near our hotel that were like a 15-minute walk away. First one we went to was called Surugaya, and something cool about this store, you can actually shop from them online and they'll ship to the US. So if you're interested in any Japanese or anime style merchandise, look up this shop. It's pretty cool. It's a second-hand store, so it's a lot of used stuff, but everything's in pretty good condition. I actually did make an order from them whenever I got home.
No, definitely a fun place to check out because you're gonna probably find a lot more old stuff than these other anime shops. So check that.
Came to this, is it like a second-hand store?
I guess it is, yeah, like secondhand hobby shop.
Yeah, and it was like 12 minutes from our hotel.
I guess it's more like
John Wick. I want this one.
Something we actually ended up getting here, there was a double pack, so my wife and I got it. We each have one of these on our setups now. And then the other places I was looking up that might have had some anime stuff, it was in this outdoor mall. And it's interesting because it's outdoors, like it's not a closed-in space, but there's a roof over it, so you're not actually like in the sun or in the rain if it's happening. And it's a huge strip of shops, and what we didn't realize until the next day, it's actually connected to the Nishiki market, and it's across from a higher end mall too. So a lot of shopping and eating can be done in this one area. And because it was late, we didn't really check out many other places, but we were gonna go back to that area the next day.
See the wall better.
This is for you, Ashley. For you.
Oh, you're recording. Here's our dinner, courtesy of Family Mart, a different convenience store, kind of like 7-Eleven. Got a little tiramisu looking thing. Got these drinks. I think they're both different kinds of apple drinks. We got the same place this time. I'm not really sure what this is though, but it looks good. And because the drinks didn't feel that cold from the fridge, we got this cup of ice just in case. Because yours like the more like yogurty thing.
No. But it's not. It definitely tastes different from yours. Like they're both apple, but it's definitely different.
Yours is more a juice.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everything here's some kind of fish. The red stuff right there was a little spicy, so definitely spread that around. I think it's just all different kinds of fish. Like I don't know if there's like a mixed thing, and then there's just some fried fish. Is this even the same thing actually? Just gonna... Oh, I think it's a little potato croquette. That's what we're doing today. We're here a little early though, so we got a little time to kill. Didn't realize it was in this shopping center we were at last night, so that's pretty cool. It doesn't look like we record inside, but we can get pictures. I'm gonna see if they'll let me record like any of the experience stuff though.
So for our second day in Kyoto, it was our free day, and we wanted to start it with going to the Samurai Ninja Museum, which it turned out it was in that same shopping area we were just at the night before. We got there a little before it opened. None of the stores nearby had started opening either, so we just waited around there for a little bit. We weren't super early, but just a tip if you want to go to this, you can do a reservation online or just buy the tickets in person. The reason we did the reservation, we just wanted to be sure we could get there as soon as we wanted to and not have to wait or anything. And it's a pretty fun experience. It's a very small museum. It's just a few rooms, but there's a lot of different artifacts to look at, and you actually have a little guide walking through it and explaining everything. There is more stuff that you can read. It's not all Japanese. They do have English in there, so you're able to read everything yourself if you want. And at the end of it, you get the Samurai and Ninja experiences. So the first one we did was the Ninja Star throwing competition. And I did my best to try to get some body cam footage of me throwing it. They didn't want you recording or anything in the actual museum part.
Oh, someone got close to the middle. I hit it, but it didn't stick. Wait, do it with the middle finger instead? Ooh. Oh, I hit that one. Yours went up. Did that one right in front of me? My last one was better. I hit that one though, right in the middle. I'm gonna try and over. Nope. That was my worst one. Trying to overhand again. Whoa! If I hit that guy. I'm like letting go too early.
I didn't do too great, got in a few times, never hit the bullseye or anything like that though. So they taught you how to throw it, so they teach you how to throw it overhand, underhand, and then it ends with the contest to see who can get the most points, and then the winner got to keep the star they were throwing. Then the next part was we got to take photos dressed up as samurai. It was just a little costume, just foam armor. The helmets though were actually made of some metal at least, because they were pretty heavy. They were kind of cool. And then they had backdrops you could stand in front of to get your photos done. And the way I was able to end up with mine, despite not winning the contest, was you leave a review and show it to the guide, you include their name in it, and then you get to keep one of these. So that was pretty cool, and they earned the positive review. It was a very fun experience. It lasted maybe an hour or so going through the actual museum and the experience. Would recommend.
You already know we had to go to the Nintendo Kyoto store.
What it looks like.
I think I might want to take this one.
Oh, is that like a... Oh, wow.
That is so cute. How much is it?
It's for you, Roro fish.
For Rosemary, got Gigi.
We have to get Daisy for her.
Does she need Daisy? Does she even know who Daisy is?
Well, because, you know, they have Daisy at home.
Oh yeah, they do have a Daisy. Let's get Daisy. Oh, they're
It's for
over
you,
there.
Roro fish.
These are really cute.
Oh, there's a piranha plant. I kind of want a piranha plant.
Think about that. We have Luigi, Daisy, and we have cats named that. I didn't even think about that. Oh, but check these out. It's little notepads. It's like the OG
Oh my gosh, that coin purse is a coin.
3. It's Mario USA. What's the USA? Oh, is that the? This is what you use to carry your stuff while you shop. It says Nintendo Kyoto on it. We got a few things so far that we're gonna get, but there's still a pretty good amount of storage. Austin, you're gonna be a minute, but this for you. Store preview round. Wait, are these all little previews? So they're out of these, but here's the classic ones right here. I saw these online, I really wanted to get one. So I don't even really care which one I get. It's like rolling them around, it's weird.
You got this
Oh,
one.
cool.
You got this one.
Nice. I got that third one up there.
My first crush.
Long from Pennsylvania.
Change this. I'm gonna change it back to my ringtone.
Getting my shirt. The Nintendo Kyoto, you know I
don't
had
wear
to have.
t-shirts.
There's an area there you're supposed to be able to go up to. It's an escalator, and then at the top there's a statue of Mario going down the flagpole. That place was closed while we were there, so that was another little disappointment. Luckily, the night before, we did stop by the mall just to see, because we were bored. We didn't have anything to do. We were just walking around. In the floor of the mall, so before you even get near the shop, there was a big Mario that you could take pictures with. And then our third stop was the Nishiki Market. And this is a strip of nothing but vendors and restaurants. It's tons of Japanese street food. It was really cool to explore.
So Blanca wants to get the shrimp tempura and some of the fried eel. I want to get some of that squid over there as well as the eel. The sauce on it is called kaboyaki. Okay, kaboyaki. The eel's really good. It's really good.
The eel tempura is really good. All right, here it is. The squid. I don't want to bite it. No, it's too squishy.
Oh, I kind of like it. The sauce on it is a flavor. There we go. It is chewy though.
We just ordered a Wagyu skewer. We could have done Kobe beef, but it was more expensive, and this was already pretty pricey for the one skewer. So we went to the cheaper one, but big one, so we could share it easier.
It was 3,000 yen
Yeah.
for one skewer.
Yeah, no, the beef is the most, like getting the Wagyu and Kobe, that's probably the most expensive food to get around here.
Yeah, go.
Oh, there it is. They gave us some sauce to put on it for a while, but I want to try some of that. It looks like it's still really hot. So.
Really? Like the best you've ever had?
That's really good beef.
Your eyes came really big, so I'm assuming, yeah.
No, like, get your little bite next. Like it's a good texture, like it's nice and like tender. And I don't know,
really good.
I don't know what they put on there, but it's really good. Put some of the sauce on there, like the next couple pieces. So we just went to a takoyaki spot. Here it is. It's the original sauce and mayo, so we're gonna give this a try now. I'm not scared this is alive now.
Because it's moving so much.
Here, you want the first one?
Yeah.
How was it?
Hot.
It is hot. So?
It was
She
hot.
survived. No, this is served very hot.
It was like boiling.
Yeah, it comes out way too hot to just eat, but it is good. It's very soft, chewy. It's a fried squid ball. That's what it is.
No, it was
very,
good.
it's very tasty.
Really, really hot.
It's just served really hot.
Finally got another canned Japanese iced coffee. That's what it looks. That's what it tastes like. It looks like. It's good. Good coffee from a can.
Now we came to this cute little place that I wanted to go to because I like matcha.
I'll try it with you, but I'm not getting my own thing.
I died 1,000 deaths just a little bit ago with that little ball thing.
Yeah, it was served way too hot.
I get boiled in my mouth.
One ball that was the problem.
Yeah.
No, I started ripping mine up.
Ooh, I kind of want to try that one too. Cheese.
So we're in this matcha little place. I guess we each had to order something, so I just got a little latte thing, see if I like that. We're right across from Sushi. I mean, it looks cute. I don't know if I care about Snoopy though. I'd rather just get the, the fish ones, because it's got those little fish cake little things. What are those called? I don't remember. All of a sudden I don't know what they're called. But those, and I'm sure a bunch of other desserts with Snoopy's face on it. Here it is.
Here it is.
And the Arimitsu, whatever that's called. Not entirely sure what that is, but it looks like an ice cream type thing.
Is this syrup?
I think that's syrup that you can pour over.
Okay, well.
Alright. Well, what do you think?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a lot more bitter than the one from yesterday.
Yeah, so in there, it's like, I guess it was like the ice cream, all that brown, that's actually the red bean paste that was in there. There's little pieces of jelly, some like little mochis that didn't really have any flavor. And we're pretty sure like a piece of sweet potato is in there too. So, interesting little mix going on.
And this is one of the entrances to Nishiki Market.
They just made it out of the Nishiki Market, so this is ones I could enter from. It's pretty cool in there. There's also a KFC over there if you really wanted that. They're just so chill.
They really are. It's like they're fed. Alright, well, this is the place that we got the donuts from. They have plant-based, and we got one plant-based one. We'll see how it tastes. Excited though. Because it's weird. We were walking down this aisle, or this street, and I was like, oh, I really want a donut. And then we see this donut place. Finally made it back to our room after quite a few detours.
4:30 now. We thought we were gonna be home, like, if anything, I thought we were gonna go back to the hotel, like at 2 or something, honestly. But
Yeah, we had a lot of detours, and so we stopped at 7-Eleven to grab some lattes to have with our donut.
the straw that comes with it. I don't really taste the matcha that much. Hey, what was this last one? Like a pineapple something?
No, that was a lemon one.
Oh, it was. No, it's not.
It's supposed to be.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. That's very lemony, like citric.
Mmm.
No, the fruit ones we got are really good, and they just happen to both have lemon.
We both like lemon.
There was like savory ones too, like there was a bacon one, which I guess, yeah, would still be sweet, but there was a margarita one, like margarita pizza. Didn't get that because we really just wanted sweet. So I just remembered this after recording the other stuff, that's why I'm in a different spot and everything right now. But something I failed to mention because we didn't record or get any pictures of it was some other stores in that outdoor mall in Kyoto. And these two shops were secondhand kimono shops. It was just tons of kimonos and yukatas, and it was really cool because the way they priced them. So they were both definitely cheaper than these ones we were staying at, these more like touristy areas, and they were better quality too because it felt like more durable material. They didn't look as cheap either, but something you could tell looked older, and that's why some of them were even cheaper. But what was really cool about the first one that we found that we ended up buying from was that they sold by the weight of the item. And they had a sticker, it was gonna be a little extra. It was like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was by the gram and it started like really low. So then if I had a sticker that was this color, it was ×3 or ×5 if it was a different one. That was the most expensive. So you could get some pretty nice kimonos for pretty cheap at these shops. So look for those if you're in that Kyoto shopping area, if you really want one. And the other thing I didn't mention was the names of these other anime stores we were going to. The best one that we went to besides Surigaya was Mandarake, because that also had tons of like movies, books, manga, and just all sorts of stuff. And that's actually where we got the K-pop things. My wife ended up buying the light sticks and things like that. So some cool shops I failed to mention in the other recordings that we didn't capture.
And something I haven't brought up, and now that I'm further into the video, we were checking out where the anime stores. We didn't record all of them just because we never found anything really, because there was a bunch. There was some where it was figures, actual manga, CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays. A lot of these places, they'll have floors that are a little too easily accessible, and you can just accidentally happen upon it in the regular floors. And I'm scrolling around it because there's aisles and floors of just straight up hentai. And one of the stores, it didn't say that explicitly. We checked it, was like, okay, looks like there's some anime stuff in there. It's like, that's all it was. So it's very easy to access that just wherever. And what I saw is, so some places it is a specific floor where it says 18 plus. It's like, okay, cool. But then there was one floor I remember going into one of the shops where there was a display off the side. It's not, no curtains or anything like that. They just had some of the figures out on display, and it was definitely like naked anime characters. And it's like, okay. And we remember seeing a kid come off the stairs. Like, luckily everyone was thinking, like, okay, all the stuff we want to look at's over here anyways. Like, here's the One Piece and all that. But over here, yeah, it was very open.
Decided to come wash our clothes because we needed some
It's gonna help
clean clothes.
clean up our suitcase too, to take all the stuff we bought back. And we got here just in time it started raining. Check out these machines though. So it's point laundry, but it washes and dries. Like, you don't need to put the detergent in there or anything.
I'm trying to get the rain.
We didn't have enough change, and the guy was super friendly, and he helped me get a better bill for it. Because the machine here wouldn't take new banknotes for some reason. So he gave me one of his that was more worn, I guess, or an older one, and it worked. So that was really interesting too.
Our clothes are in there.
Yeah.
It was just a coin laundromat, but right when we walked in, it started raining. We hadn't experienced any heavy rains this whole time. It stormed when we went to go do our laundry. We knew we were gonna stay there while our laundry was being done in the machine for the hour, so that was fine, but it was just storming so bad. And the place was kind of funny. So it's just on the corner of the street, and there's this little standing area where you take off your shoes because they want you to have your shoes off, and you leave them there, and then you go put in your laundry. And then if you need to do some extra drying, there's some little dryers on the side. And there's even a washing machine specifically for tennis shoes. I thought that was really cool too. And the guy running the place was really nice. The only complaint I had about this laundromat, no AC. It was so hot in there.
We are still at the laundromat, but like it just started storming even more, and we have to walk like 10, like maybe 8, maybe 5 minutes back to our hotel, but still. Oh, see, that's how we gonna look. We gonna be soaked.
We ended up being pretty fortunate. The rain had died down by the time we were leaving, so we didn't really have to worry about getting wet. And we just got to go to another, did we end up doing 7-Eleven? No, we stopped at 2. We stopped at a Family Mart and 7-Eleven to get drinks and food.
Alright, so what is that?
Something with cheese.
Wow, thank you. Good job.
I don't remember.
It was a little bun or something.
It was something with cheese.
So we got that from 7-Eleven. These meals though were from the Family Mart. This is Loco Moco, so it looks like a Salisbury steak with some egg, rice. And then I got fried chicken and tartar sauce with all of whatever that stuff is. So, and I finally found a place that's at the 7-Eleven that has the melon Fanta in a bottle. I've only had this at McDonald's so far.
Oh, Korean cheese.
Korean cheese like bun.
If you enjoyed what you saw, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share the video. This is also part 2 of a 3-part travel diary, so if you haven't seen the first one already and got to the end of this one, go check that out, and be sure to come back for part 3. I'm Shyboy616, and I will see you next time.
See you next time.